thing, I don't know. Personally, it didn't feel like it was a huge issues in the lanes, with the exception of maybe like the DK or against the SF. But I don't know.
It was a lot about the picks and the way they played around the Roche, first Roche and the second one. It's hard to fight it into Cheese Aegis around 17, 18-minute mark, which is pretty early. Also, the build on Phantom Lancer did not help at all. You didn't feel the influence of the hero because he didn't go for a Diffusal Blade. Also, the BKBs came early for Team Kinguin. The itemization on the Nisha is always on point. I mentioned Hood, but he decided to go for Armlet and just a straight blink into BKB, which was exactly what he needed. He knows the hero better than me.
He's a good guy. He knows what he's doing.
Awesome guy. Not good guy. Good guy is 3 out of 5.
Fair enough. I've seen also one of the big ones that they played a lot was the Wind Ranger during the qualifiers. I love to watch him play that hero too.
Well, we might see it. Wind Ranger has been buffed. Ice Frog is saying you need to pick the Wind Ranger. Like the swapping from the talents from level 25 to level 20.
Mm-hmm.
And some other buffs. Just
the bonus damage, I think.
Yeah, I think the hero is viable now.
It's getting there, certainly. But Kinguin, at least to start, they're going to go for the Earth Spirit Vengeful Spirit combo. It does feel like that could be an exotic deer Venge, maybe.
It feels like a core Venge, yeah.
But it's a Sand King Disruptor for LGD. That one, it also could go either way. I don't know. Do you have a preference of if you want 3 or 4 on Sand King?
It's a 4. Pretty much always a 4. Sand King as a 3 has pretty much the same timing on a Blink Dagger. Depends on the rotations. He doesn't dominate the lane anymore. Before, he was actually kind of jacked because of his passive. Now the Ice Frog nerfed it, so he's not that strong anymore.
I love Caustic. It's one of my favorite spells in the game.
Remember before, against a melee hero, you just go there, buy Orb of Venom, and make his life miserable.
I didn't do it with the Orb of Venom. That sounds great.
You need to buy extra Orb of Venom just for the slow.
God.
That's the same thing as I was mentioning. Just I love bullying people.
Yeah.
In game, of course. Bullying is bad, kids. Okay.
All right, Mr. Garrison. Jesus. All right, well, 5th ban right now. They've already taken out the Beastmaster, Storm Spirit, and the Sniper. A lot of team fight. As far as the 3rd pick for LGD, is there anything that, like, any way that you would want them to take the game? Like, maybe a more fighting-oriented hero than PL?
Well, this is more fight-oriented. Sand King Disruptor can pretty much fight all the time with just a Burrow Strike. We'll see what they pick. They banned out the Sniper, so they might go for an OD. I don't see the reason behind banning the Sniper. Okay, that's DP.
Interesting. So they're like committing to this is the style of Dota we're going to play and then draft the rest of their heroes around making that strong.
Yeah, that's the reason why they banned the Sniper, because of the DP. She can't Spirit Siphon him, so she's pretty much useless in the mid lane. She favors that 1 versus 1 matchups, maybe even 1 versus 2.
How's the matchup versus Puck mid? Because Venge Puck combo could be kind of nice.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot lately because of the changes to Dream Coil. Snap damage is increased, no damage on initial hit. But Puck doesn't do too well against the Dead Prophet.
Okay. I guess it could also be an offlane Puck if they really like that combo. I guess I was thinking that like that swap seems like it might be a good answer for the Death Prophet. You can get her before the ultimate, maybe.
Yeah, I mean they can still go for a Puck on an off lane. They can still go for a mid if just put the rotation from the Earth Spirit. It's a pretty easy setup. I mean Puck overall is good against all these 3 heroes. Just the silence for the Disruptor, Sand King, keeping them in place. It's too early to tell though.
It does feel like we've seen less of it. That was like sometimes a first-round pick for Pucks in the last patch, but got changed. Instead, they're going to go back to the Brew, the classic. It's too good not to take, honestly.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Wise words to live by. And a hero that is still getting through. I'm a little bit surprised by that. In a lot of the games that we were watching through the qualifiers, the Beastmaster and the Brewmaster tended to be banned out in the earlier phases, but it's sort of gotten through now.
It's because Beastmaster got nerfed a couple of times in the B and the C version. I guess that's why. I mean, the hero is still so strong, worth of the ban. Brewmaster also kind of nerfed. You might think it's not too much, but the armor reduction on Earth Panda is really a lot. But the hero is just too strong for the early stages. Just disabling that to one hero. They might actually go for a Doom here. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a Chinese classic, works well against all these heroes. Pretty beefy.
We haven't seen anybody take the Tiny yet either, which could be something to go for Kinguin.
Yeah, Chinese teams seem to be underwhelming with the Tiny.
I wouldn't mind seeing
need
it
to
for
see
the
more
burst.
games though. Yeah,
The burst against EP seems like it could be nice. Although then that probably means it's a Nisha Tiny if they were to do it. But it's LGD's pick anyways. Getting low on the reserve time. And they are going to go for the Doom.
that's why I'm prediction god. Huh?
I was waiting for it. I knew that was coming out. Prediction God Lacoste. In 5, 4, 4, 4, 3.
Did we cast that game?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was you and Dakota. Oh, God. That was funny, though. I love that. Viper. Oh, man.
I should just speak more. I was about to say what happened to Viper. Like, why is he not picked? I mean, especially against heroes who have passive abilities. None on the LGD side have any.
You remove that caustic, man.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Just, you gotta counter that caustic finale.
He is a really good hero still. I love him. He actually feels more fun to play now, going for like the Veil build or whatever. Although they're kind of... do you think that they're lacking team fight at all on Kinguin's side?
Nah, they have enough. With the Brewmaster, I think they're good. I just wonder what they're gonna go for. Is it gonna be a core revenge or a support one? I mean, they can still play Viper on a safe lane, play Viper on a mid, so pretty much everything is open for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess
maybe just some burst damage, just to burst the death profit.
At the end of the day, too, if they wanted to, they could even just run the Venge in the support role. Like, they don't have to take a core. I don't know if a Drow Ranger would be at all palatable with just the Viper there. Maybe not.
I don't think it's that strong.
It's going to be the CK, so they are going to be running the Venge in the support role.
So that's the burst damage. Once he pops the ulti, they can just easily blow up the DP. So now you have 3 targets you want to doom, a Panda, a Viper, and a CK before he pops the ulti, which is going to be a really hard doom game, to be honest.
Rough stuff indeed for LGD.
LGD needs something with wave clear. Yeah, there it is. Just to deal with those illusions coming out from CK.
Well, this to me feels like a very European draft on Kinguin, and it feels like a very Chinese draft on LGD.
Might be because they are from Europe and China. Not
Thank
sure
you
though.
for that.
Not
I
sure though.
appreciate it. God damn you, Lacoste. No, the reason I'm saying that is, God, I look like an idiot now. All right, this is what I was trying to say.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Just go.
No, the reason that I was saying that was because this is my favorite part about these tournaments is you see the meetings of the metas, and that like find out who it is that actually has the better understanding of Dota at this point, because they play so much within their own regions. They don't get the chance that often to come to these tournaments and, see who it is that actually has the better ideas. And, well, this is going to be one of the games where maybe we get an understanding of it.
I think the new patch is still unexplored. I would say 60% explored. Still a lot to go. I would give 20% of unexplored because people are not picking Shadow Demon still.
Oh, yeah.
So there's still, if you're listening, so there's only 20% of theory crafting left, so hurry up.
I actually really like the Shadow Demon a lot. He's pretty cool. Seen a lot of him with Luna nowadays. Oh, and the classic. It's happening. Pause please. Well, hopefully there's not an issue that lasts several hours. It's kind of weird. You'd think that they would have been able to figure it out, but it's all good. So game number 2, about ready to get underway, and Gyrocopter. We said that that's the AoE that they need. Is it enough?
Well, they have Sanking to deal with the illusions, DP with silence. I would say I prefer LGD's lineup. But
Really?
yeah, overall they have a lot of push, DP, ulti. Well, they have 2 big cooldowns. Even with the Doom, that's actually 3. So on the other side, you have the Panda, who provides a lot of vision, can disrupt one hero. Probably a Gyro in a fight. I don't know, but they create a lot of chaos, especially Chaos Knight, of course, and Earth Spirit. And once he goes in, well, it's gonna depend on who gets the better initiation, though, in this game, I think.
Well, and then for it's probably going to be more on the team that has the better vision, the team that's able to secure better runes and stuff. I guess there you have a Wave of Terror, which helps a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, not too much vision until Panda uses the split. On the other side, you don't pretty much have any vision coming out from LGD.
Right. Maybe Doom goes for a Shadow Blade or something like that. I could see FY doing that. We saw some really good Doom play the other series from Ice Ice Ice. He was top net worth throughout like the entire game on offlane Doom. He was just dominating.
Well, that's Ice Ice Ice. A classic.
He went 1-1-4 or 1-1-3.
Well, it depends who you're playing against. If it's just a melee hero, 1 versus 1 matchup, you can still go for it. Or if they have a support that really can't harass you, so that's the extra harassment coming out from you.
Yeah, it was nifty. I liked it a lot, though, because getting that cooldown to such a low amount was very, very helpful. But it looks like a little bit of contention early on for these runes, and everybody very afraid of what's going to happen. Patos just doing the best taunt in the game. It's actually not, but it's a good one.
I think Lion has the best one.
That's pretty good. All right, moving over for the runes. FY is there with the Sand King, Exotic Deer, Vengeful Spirit hanging out together as well. Still holding on to one more of those wards. As mid lane, they're also able to trade off a couple of these wards. Have 1 apiece in the mid.
So Sanking's gonna be starting bottom, just to secure Doom some levels. Oh. Is he gonna get 2 runes on Doom? What?
Is he giving it to Yao? They trade him off. Look at that. They're pals.
Oh, Misha got the 2 runes though.
What a greedy guy. He's also not going to TP to lane. Just going to rely upon the Earth Spirit to get the block for him. And now, mid lane Viper versus DP. Talk to me about this matchup and I guess how rough it could be for either side.
Oh, nice stun.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
That's a lot of damage. He actually is dead. Oh, miss uphill. No, not missing. Maybe finds the kill.
Had a healing salve ready, didn't want to pop it there. So there goes your theory about who's going to win the lane. 300 gold for Somnus on mid. That's an extra null talisman for him.
Jeez, that's disgusting. Yeah, I was asking, well, yeah. Is there any really saving grace here? How rough does this get?
Well, if Sanking decides to stick on a mid lane, they need the Spirit Siphon to actually get some kills. Oh, yeah.
Burrow gonna get away. He was super low as well. This is a scary lane right here. Do we need to keep an eye on either the other ones at all? Kill potential down bottom or top?
Well, they can easily kill the bottom lane.
Minus armor out the wazoo, dealing a ton of damage. FY brought down very low. And instead, just gonna throw out one more of those, breaking the salve. What a butthead.
Let's see top lane. Gyro and Disruptor, they can out-harass Brewmaster easily. He's only got half of the level to level 2. Earth Spirit rolling.
Yep, they've got themselves victorious. Slowed down. Going to be able to find the follow-up stun. Is it going to be enough damage? They will be able to get it. Another nice play there by the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, look at those bros. They have pretty much the same kind of a weapon.
That's true. Yeah, it is. Very similar. Well, and now again, giving over those bounty runes for Patos. He's almost at his boots as well. And Kinguin making things happen on that. But the big story for me is Gyrocopter 12 and 10 comparison to this bottom lane, the Exotic Deer CK 8 and 3.
Well, he's not contested on a top lane. Patos only being level 2. No Drunken Haze yet.
Oh, yeah, I was dead in the mid. Nice illusion rune there. Did they find the kill onto the Earth Spirit? He rolls away and going to live.
Earth Spirit is happy with that, has the Boots of Speed and the Scroll of Teleport ready. He's good to go. Level 2. It's exactly what he needs. That Prophet, though, he needs to play more careful on that mid lane. Can't really play that aggressive. Yeah. If Sanking gets a good stun, they can easily get a kill, but they need to be careful about the Earth Spirit rotation.
All right, bottom lane. They're bringing in FY a little bit closer. Exocdeer does have another Reality Rift in 6, but it's going to be too long, and the regen is going to be too much. I like the minus armor decision that they're doing, and I actually like FY's decision to take the toughness aura as well. That's helping him out a lot in this lane.
Yeah, well, Doom on level 1 has 0 armor, and with Reality Rift and Wave of Terror. Where's that rocket top lane?
Yeah, they got the kill. It was just a pullback in there, Disruptor Glimpse and Sand King rotation, but that does open up mid lane where the rolling kick saves the day. It was close to a kill on Anisha, but they instead take down maybe.
Oh, once they see that Sanking was stopped, they just initiate immediately on a mid lane.
Yeah, they have a roll again here. They want to go for it. Burrow Strike is up though for Yao, and that's going to be a rune picked up, and they run away.
Panda is really struggling on this lane, level 2.5. It's not going to be a good timing on a Blink Dagger if he continues like this.
Doom getting a lot more out of that. Doom is mid right now. FY in a position maybe to roll. Nisha shows up to this as well. Do they realize that they're all here? But they also get the kickback stun. Well played. Earth Spirit able to make that happen. They take down the DP, and well, if FY is not careful, he could even end up maybe going down. They don't have enough mana though for another stun, and have to back off.
A lot of help coming out to Nisha on a mid lane. He's so tanky right now. Raindrops, Magic Wand, Aquila. It's going to be level 5. He didn't even go for Nether Toxin.
No. There's always going to be something that you're sacrificing for it, though, and that's going to be Patos up top. Yet again killed off. 0-2.
He's so poor, though.
Yeah.
At least he's reviving fast, level 2. And a half. I think he's pretty much out.
FY is halfway to 5, right? Like, he's just smoked here hiding. But they're still getting all the denies in the world. Ame is making his life hell.
26 denies.
Yeah, and like he just wants to get whatever he can, but there's so much experience getting denied. Oh, DP mid though.
Once again, Katsur and El Lisage just rotating mid. Oh, this Viper is going to be huge. Once he gets that Veil and Earth Spirit gets to level 6, that's going to be a huge amount of magical damage.
Exotic Deer wanted to go hide in the trees, but oh, a little bit of a pause. 80 ping change from 3, won't play like that. Okay.
Calm down, Satan.
Satan, what? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Doom. Well, 5-3. It's just under 6 minutes. You say that Nisha is going to be a really big issue. How do you feel about the respective safe laners, though? Gyro in comparison to the CK.
Gyro has TP ready. Once he hits level 6, he can easily rotate. He even went for Rocket Barrage What we saw today and what I think it's kind of better, just homing a missile because it was buffed so much. It scales better as well. Alright, another pause.
Well, Doom's going to DC. They did kill CK, though, which is pretty good. And as far as net worth is concerned, feeling like a little bit into the favor of LGD. Nothing really to write home about, though. You said that they're going to make a rotation with Gyrocopter's level 6.
Well, he's just gonna continue farming. Has a TP. If there's a need for a TP, he's just gonna go there. I mean, they can kill Viper easily with the gyro rotation. They just need a DP Spirit Siphon and a Sanking Stun.
Right now, also, if they're wrapping around here, you take a look mid. You've got the Venge and the Earth Spirit here ready to go onto maybe possibly. And they have 2 TPs down bottom. They could also show up for this if they wanted to fight. Is that too scary to you if you bring everybody from LGD into mid lane to fight this?
Well, it's worth it, especially when DP hits level 6, so they can get a kill, maybe try to push the tower. I mean, Gyro's having a time of his life on the top lane. Kinguin needs to play more around Panda, just give him some time. Try to maybe fake some action on mid, make Gyro TP, so he can get some farm. I mean, he's level 3, 6 minutes in.
Yeah.
Has no farm, 2 deaths. It's gonna be a tough game for Brew.
It's a hard life, for sure. And the dive, they're wrapping all the way around. Do they actually spot this? They ping it out now. He's a kickback, and they've got him caught. There's the roll. They got the break. They got the howl. They got everything. The rotations come in, though, as you were talking about. And now they lose the Earth Spirit. Another pause. There's some issues happening. And Vengeful Spirit looking to try and run away as well. She was just standing still there under the tower. I wonder if there was probably some more issues. But like you said, it does give a little bit of room now for Patos to get some free farm up top.
Yeah, he needs to get back into the game somehow. It's going to be a really hard game. I mean, he has a Quelling Blade, which excels his farm. He just needs more time to get to level 6, so he can make a rotation. It's pointless when you get to level 6 just to stand on the lane and farm as an offlane Brew.
Right. There's a lot of pings coming in from the Death Prophet. I think about the way that they made that wraparound happen.
Yeah, probably. Pinging out the ward and where Venge is. So, I mean, Venge is probably dead. Victoria has level 2 glimpse. There's some creeps around him, so it's pretty secure kill.
She just has boots of speed, too. Exotic Deer is going to get a little bit of room for this, so I guess that the trade that you're making is that you get more room for your safe lane carry and your Brewmaster.
Yeah, but once Doom hits level 6, and it's going to be pretty soon, with the Clap and the Infernal Blade, just rotation coming out from either Disruptor or Sanking will be enough to kill pretty much anyone, especially the CK.
So you're feeling like right now LGD firmly in control of this game.
Yeah.
As long as they make the right moves.
Well, they need to take care of Viper.
Right. Yeah, all very, very necessary. And he is getting towards that veil. Hopefully Exotic Deer is able to come back into this game shortly. As the pause is going to continue. The Venge Aura, or the Vengeful Spirit build is kind of interesting too. He ended up going the 1-2-0 and now going back for point the Vengeance Aura, but just trying to max out that Wave of Terror against the Doom.
Well, it's just for the vision, the damage. I mean, she does not have mana at all to cast those bolts.
Right.
If you max it, it's 10 more mana per level.
Man, this Brew really is hurting, though. Look at this. He's like second lowest on the experience tab, right below Sand King.
He has 1 CS.
That's a hard knocks life out here for a Brew.
I mean, it could be worse. He could have 0.
That is true. It literally could slightly be worse. But Gyrocopter has 31 denies. It's like showing how hard it can be to just like constantly get denied out as a hero now, and how less experience you get, how much less experience you get.
So it's almost what, eight creeps if he killed 8 more creeps in the laning stage because of all those denies.
Jeez.
Well, he's level 6 minutes in, 6.5 almost.
Yeah, I mean, part of that is also being able to be a part of that kill. 2-0-1. But you still run into issues with the gyrocopter. Like, he's going to want to build a BKB later, and I'm assuming that CK is going to take that BKB piercing reality rift talent at 20, which could be some issues. Like, if they hold this out later, how do you feel like the game looks for both teams?
He will tank up until that point. He can eat so much to get to level 20.
Right.
Either SNY or Manta style, just to get rid of the Drunken Brawler, Viper, pretty much any silence coming out from Earth Spirit. Just make a confusion for the pandas if they split. And with a BKB, he has enough HP to survive that stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, CK is not that farm, to be honest. Has 17 denies, 30 CS, but what, did he die 2 times or once?
Just
once. Right.
They just killed him just a second ago.
Well, I don't know. There has been, what, 6 pauses already?
That's true. It's been a little bit rough. And, you know, of course, it's sort of weird because the issues... Like, they were playing during their practice PCs just the other day, so, and that's where they're playing all the group stages from. I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. But obviously, working to try and get that fixed as quickly as possible. Apologize to all the viewers out there who are going to get to watch this one. Game will for sure continue to be played, but might just take a little while.
You want to cut it into a break?
We have him still in the game, though. That's the only thing. I was about to do that, but then he reconnected. So I think it might be worth it just to stick around a little bit, and we'll get you baited into talking for another 45 minutes.
What's the best thing you like about China, like Chinese food?
I think the best thing that I like about China, you wouldn't try it this morning.
I don't like experimenting about the food.
See,
I
here's the
just love
thing.
the classic stuff. If it looks weird, I'm not gonna eat it. I have a extremely sensitive stomach, so
You're a sensitive guy, man.
I'm not a sensitive guy. Trust me.
Well, my favorite
Really
thing about
hard
China.
to insult me, first of all.
Oh, we're going.
All
going.
right.
We don't need to talk about it. They're called creamy buns. That's all you need to know. They're delicious. I'll leave it at that as we get into this game. And the Vengeful Spirit going to be found, going to be killed off. We'll get a couple pot shots in on Victoria before he dies.
You've been disrupted.
You've been disrupted. Oh, so it could be a Shadow Demon's line.
Yeah, that's true too. All right, Patos. He's going to get a whole big old creep wave for himself. No, run away. Oh, God. Is Ame going to kill him here?
Yeah.
Oh, no. This was supposed to be the moment, Patos. You're going to miss the creep wave. Oh, God.
Well, he tripled his CS from 1 to 3, so he's good.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you want a little bit of... All right, he's not going to miss it. He's back. Thank goodness.
And he's going to get, what, homing missile again?
If Ame had the mana right now, he would be dead again because he has ulti. But Patos living. Oh, the chase. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the place. Can they get the kill? They're trying to slow him down. He's so freaking fast. And no Orb of Venom right click came through. Bottom lane, they're going again onto this Doom, seeing if they can take him down. Magic Missile comes out. It's not quite enough, though. And now with Yao showing up, they're going to try and turn this. They doom him dead. Is he going to end up dying? It looks like the answer is denied. Yes, they hit it. Vengeful Spirit. What a player.
Really nice deny. That's a lot of gold and XP. Meanwhile, Viper had to run down from a top lane because of that unsuccessful gank to a mid lane, which gave DP some time to recover.
Uh-oh. Missed that one. Down bottom, the Earth Spirit ends up dying as well. This Doom is just a monster. And the other one. he dies again. Over and over again. Ame, but is he going to end up falling? No, it doesn't look like it. He can just get away from that one.
This Blink Dagger feels like it's not gonna come ever for that Brew.
I know. He's just it's rough. But look at this down bottom. All right, this is what he
the
needs.
dream.
Look at this guy. He's happy now. Mid lane.
He needs to clap
More
it.
battles going though, and they don't have a Brew. They don't have anything. They're gonna be able to take him down. Nisha, roll it. The kick. He's able to turn it. They find a kill onto Yao. All right, Kinguin are throwing everything at him.
You need to be good at math if you want to go at Viper, who has a Magic Wand, Brain Drop, Helm of Iron Will, and Aquila. Pretty hard to take down. Level 3 Corrosive Skin. This guy doesn't take damage.
Well, 6-10, 2,000 net worth lead for LGD, but things starting to feel maybe a little bit better as they're going to smoke up and see if they can find a kill here. Bruce still not able to show up in almost level 6.
Yeah, he gave up on Bottle, though.
Oh, he gave up on Bottle. He's like, this is too much for me, guys. I can't do it.
Okay, he just hit level 6, so he should make a rotation with it.
I wonder if they're going to try and steal the stack. They really don't want to give that to Gyrocopter. But
It's kind of hard to contest the stack with level 4 supports, both of them. Not too much to clear it, besides Panda, Clap, and
only 1 point Nether
Toxin. Yeah.
Now Ame is smoked up here as well. Are they trying to go mid?
Yeah, but look at the Radiant. They're reading the movement nicely. Oh, but Somnus actually goes there. But they know because he went back that someone else is coming.
Oh, this is Exotic Deer feels like he's safe here, but he is not. They scanned, but they thought they were going mid, and now heading up towards the top. It looks like he's still going to be able to get away. A lot of heroes TPing in. They aren't able to dodge that one, and now they're rolled forward.
Phantasm. And we're back to being paused. How are you feeling about the pauses?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. You know, it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
From time to time. Every couple of minutes.
Not from time to time. Time after time. You know. That's the song. The song. It's a good song. It's a classic.
Sing it to me.
If you look very well, there you will find me.
Time after time.
When you pause and you DC, I will be waiting.
Time after time.
That's great. That was a moment right there. I'm just gonna give you a little pat on the back for that. Thank you for that one. This is what happens, you know. We're 10 minutes into the game, but we've actually been in it for roughly like
45 at least.
Something like that. It's okay. We're back into it. We're going. The game is going to continue.
Well, Brew is 6. He's on mid with the double damage. Smoke on Viper. They just smoked. They want to take a fight with that Brew ulti. It's pretty pointless to just farm on the lane. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication from El Lesage. They're trying to go around.
Uh-oh. Yep. They got him. That's not what you wanted to have happen. And now they're going to Brew split for this. Maybe a little bit of indecision and frustration. They aren't going to find this kill here.
It seems like Panda is tilted.
Yeah, I think so. He's just throwing rocks at people and now running away. But is he going to end up dying? Burrow strike. Now they have the doom. Oh, now he's really tilted. The stun, though! They try and turn it. They get the silence. Are they going to be able to make it work? Pato's throwing away. Magic missile. Nisha hears L. They doom the Viper instead. And, well, that's going to be a dead Venge. The Yao Sand King walks away with nothing. The stun roll away. But it was Exorcism used.
Exorcism and Doom.
Yeah.
And they didn't take any objectives. It's just support Venge. So they're cool.
All right. LGD definitely still the ones in the lead. And again, Yao living through that, you know, he's getting closer to his Blink Dagger.
Not really. 600 gold, it's going to take a while until he farms it. I'm not even going to mention the Panda. He's sitting on 150 gold.
I guess, yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, in comparison to the Panda.
Well, everyone is close to a Blink Dagger comparison to Panda. Like,
it's been a
even
rough
Disruptor.
one. Yeah.
Getting close.
You know, earlier today on this channel, we saw CTY go for the
Blink Dagger.
Blink Dagger Sniper. He had to go for it. It's kind of rough. And then the next game, he completely owned on TA. It definitely feels like we've been seeing a lot of him so far. Mid lane, though, this is maybe where we're going to see the action. This could be a huge moment if Kinguin are able to spot this at the right time. The stun coming out, no, it's not going to be there. And with the Earth Spirit going down early, that's going to be the end of the fight. Thought maybe with Magnetizing level 6 they could have made it happen. Stun there as well. Static Storm now down. They pull back in the Viper. They don't have swap available. And so he does end up going down. But now they're going in one by one. Exotic Deer left completely alone. Ame, is he going to end up dying? No! They do finally bring him down. But I don't know if that's really worth it here as they pull back in Patos. The Burrow Strike is there. The chain feed is for real. And Kinguin lose 4 in the mid lane.
It seems like these bosses gets you out of the focus as well. I mean, it works for the both teams. Overall, LGD more experienced team.
It's true. The mentality-wise, like you never know what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah,
but you can kind of feel it in this game.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I imagine Misery from a couple of years ago with all these bosses. He would wrote at least 15 lines in all chat. Gotta love Misery, though.
The guy. Well, it's a 4,000 net worth lead, and going to need to see if Kinguin can react to this and kind of come up with an answer, because as for now, they're grasping at straws and coming up with nothing.
I mean, Earth Spirit is level 6. Panda is level 6 once again. They should try to fight. There's no point in farming. I mean, their heroes do not flash farm.
Right.
They're gonna lose the farm game against
Oh no, Nisha, he ended up going in there. They're trying to get this, and it looks like they are going to be able to find him. Doom, Static Storm, every damn thing laid out on top of him. No way to make this work, and they ran in with the Earth Spirit to try and make it happen. Magnetizes down onto a lot, but there's no follow-up here at all. The Bruce split, is it going to be enough? Can they take down Yao at the very least? Looks like he might be the one that ends up falling here. They do get that kill, but while that all happened, everybody else went down from Kinguin basically, and well, Patos found the second kill on Disruptor. That's going to be about the end of that one, it looks like, is Exorcism wearing off.
Yeah, they committed so much to kill the Viper. I don't think the Doom or Static Storm was needed, just one of those two, just to lock him down.
Another roll and kick in. Found themselves maybe, but no more slows really, and they have to call off the charge.
Call me maybe. Call off the charge.
Hey, you're on it.
So, Panda's getting close to his Blink Dagger. Not close, but...
oh, swap into the mist stun, but they find the Static Storm.
Yeah.
And that should be a finish, I think, with Exotic Deer as well. They turn now onto Ame. They find the Gyro. This would be a huge kill if they could take him down. They missed the roll, but it doesn't matter. They have enough damage, and now Venge chasing forward for Disruptor, but it's going to be the TP out. They can't get away with CK. They also lose the Venge, and that's going to be the end of it. Drums popped, but I don't think they're going to be able to catch up unless the Crypt Swarm from far away, and there's going to be the glimpse back, so they do get that Earth Spirit. Triple kill for maybe.
They use a lot of time to kill the Doom, who decided to go for Vanguard and the Bracer plus Wand and second spell. Takes a lot of time to lock him down and kill him. Plus you need to focus a DP and a Gyro. I don't think they have enough to fight the LGD once their ultis are off.
They're just diving under the tier 1 tower. No regard for human life. LGD showing them what's what.
Seems like they should try to smoke once again with Panda ulti up, and he's gonna have that Blink Dagger. So just try to make a fight with that. They know DP ulti. Oh, DP ulti is actually up.
Yeah. Well, it's been a rough go right now for Kinguin. I guess the sort of thing that I would lean back to, though, is that it hasn't felt like they've ever taken a 5-on-5 team fight the way that they wanted. It's always been on LGD's terms.
Yeah, because they start a fight and lose one, maybe even two, and then they can't fight.
Do you think it's getting to the point now where Kinguin can't even take a 5-on-5 team fight if they started off the way that they want.
Well, with the Brewmaster Blink, they can seek a fight. Just try to focus Disruptor.
Oh god, well, again, they just keep on losing these heroes over and over again.
Yeah, it's a double drums build. DP went for one. Power Threads on Strength, Magic Wand. The hero is just so tanky.
Yeah. Immediate smoke up towards the north. They want to take this fight. Kinguin only having 2 heroes up here. They're going to need to back out afterwards, realizing that that rotation could come. Now, will they find him? The glimpse. Victoria has just been the MVP here, and, well, they're going to have eyes on Nisha now. He is completely alone underneath and between his Tier 1 and Tier 2 towers, and he just popped the Exorcism for this.
Yeah, they just want to get the towers.
The speed that LGD is playing in, it's just, like that and Kinguin just keeps on getting picked off.
Oh, look at El Lesage on top. Oh, he's actually TPing back, wants to stop the push. Exorcism, well, still a couple of seconds ready. They just want to deal the damage to the tower. Or they should lift it. There it goes.
And, well, maybe with Viper back up, they can make something happen here.
They need a big ulti from Earth Spirit.
Yeah. But it also feels like they need to sort of wait till everybody's up and, as you said, like smoke out. Maybe get the lanes pushed, make a move together. I think Exotic Deer is about to show in this lane and then just die. Oh, they're all in this area, sort of, but yeah, they're not going to do it anyways. It was a good job for him not to show there. Maybe they go for a smoke and rotate bottom to try and take this fight?
They need to take a fight. There it is, the smoke is coming out.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they got nothing to wait for. LGD is gonna outfarm them. Once Doom gets to level 15, Gyro's farming speeds, he can't really keep up with that.
Look at this. They feel like they know where Maybe is, and they see him
know.
run back this way. He's underneath the ward. They're going to move in. Oh, stun a little bit off. Oh, God. That was not the way you wanted that to start. And now some of them are split off this direction. The other ones are over here to the mid lane, and our Spirit's already dead. The Brewmaster just needs to run away, and they're chasing him. The rest of these teammates, I don't know if they're going to really be able to fight this now with no Earth Spirit. All right, they found one. They're able to isolate and maybe take him down. It's a good stun through, but is it going to be enough? Patos is gone. Nisha trying to man up against the Gyrocopter. It's not going to happen. They lose absolutely everybody. Kinguin again.
They might just call the game. I think they're super tilted right now.
Yeah, this feels to me like this. They're not playing the way that we've seen them play up to this point in the tournament.
Mistake after a mistake, then just rushing into enemies, trying to seek a fight with no Panda ulti, no Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it's very rough. Well, 12 to 30, it's a 14,000 net worth lead. And if before we thought that they could take a team fight, you know, having Magnetize, having Brew ulti, and actually using it on all those heroes, it would have actually been strong. I don't know if they're at that point anymore. I feel like the net worth lead might be too much now.
15,000, 20 minutes in. It's a pretty huge lead. I don't think LGD can blow it that easily, especially the way Kinguin is playing right now.
Now, we should keep in mind, this was an LGD team that was known for blowing leads leading up to TI. That was like the most common thing that I saw in their games. But
well, you're correct.
They
the meme must go on.
Yeah, they did end up solving some of those woes later on, but yeah, it feels tough. All right. Still tier 2 towers, both bottom and top, for LGD to try and assault. Yao setting it up, knows what he wants. There's the jump, there's the stun, and there is the kill yet again. That was a lot of damage, though, on a Maybe.
What, was it full HP?
I think so.
Oh, the wraparound.
Are they really trying to fight into this? Oh, no. Oh, God. Earth Spirit again caught. There's the Doom down as well onto the Brewmaster. He wanted the ulti, and they aren't even going to find the kill onto Maybe. He lives. They chase. and Venge accepting his fate.
Yeah, it seems like things are falling apart for Kinguin in game number 2.
Yeah. And it's really unfortunate because they've had a great showing so far, but this is, I think, one of the things that people were wondering about. And, you know, it's a question that's being answered. How would they deal with, you know, difficulties on the LAN? Things like this sometimes happen. Sometimes they're technical difficulties, and the most experienced teams kind of roll with the punches.
Yeah, but can't take the credit out of LGD in game
For
number
sure.
2.
Absolutely.
The way they're playing, the smoke gangs, the rotations early on, pretty much everything's on point.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you mentioned, you need to handle these things. The technical issues, the whatever, the pauses. Just need to stay cool.
Yeah, for sure. And, well, 12 to 34. We'll see if they can make it happen. Even if they, you know, end up losing this game, for LGD, they're going to be very happy, I think, to come away with this one with at least a 1-1, but probably still fairly frustrated that they weren't able to close this one out, and probably what they thought was a matchup that they could have won.
They're trying to do the Roche, but LGD has a vision on them. And it's going to end up as a disaster for
Oh,
Kinguin.
Victoria does end up getting blown up right at the start of this. They buy back on the Earth Spirit, so 1-for-1 so far. Now the Brewmaster ulti. This is actually a fight that's looking okay, but oh my god, Ame! So much damage! There's a triple kill, there's an ultra kill.
Well, there it goes. I mean, that Prophet didn't even use a Black King bar, so CK couldn't use the reality
Look at
rift.
the damage!
Well, it's a double. Oh, so now it's a double
Now
damage.
it's a double damage.
Gyro.
All he used was call down and some right clicks. Like, what?
Well, the talent tree for Gyro is just insanely good. Now he gets plus 50 movement speed with S and Y. He moves hasted.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's a pretty fast guy. Oh man. Well, 24 minutes in, and with the Aegis there and pretty much everything else that they could want, it's starting to feel like it might be about the end.
Yeah, the next fight LGD takes is gonna be the last one, I think. They have a DP ulti ready, 10 seconds BKB on her. They can just easily push the tower.
God, look at how fast he is. You said it. It's nuts. Do you like global cooldown more or the 3 homing missile charges?
Homing missile charges.
Oh, swap back in. Maybe a chance, maybe an opportunity, but the Burrow Strike to try and save it. Ame, guess what? Still got Aegis. Static Storm's good. The lift up of the Yule Scepter now onto CK. Exotic Deer is done. Double kill for Ame. Let's see how much he ends up getting. A triple kill now for him. Oh, he wants a Rampage. Make this man happen. Is it going to be there? The Ultra, the Rampage. Ame does it again.
Give this man Rampage 2 more times.
It's going to happen.
They bought back.
GG ends up calling, and yeah, they're out of there. Affirmative. The DC.
I didn't see a GG.
Did they not GG?
Nope.
I just saw a lot of
just
spam.
well played from
Okay, just
from
a
LGD.
lot of well played.
But it's gonna come. Yeah, there it is.
A little bit of a delay. They take a moment to think about it, but GG is called. And wow, the show continues on. The 1-1 spree across Group B. All the teams are tied up, but Lacoste, I mean, how does that make you feel about both of these teams here? It's a kind of, it reveals a lot about both of them, I think, in the series.
Yeah, but this game was even more one-sided for LGD. Seems like they learned a lot from the previous game, the way they played. They set up the lanes better than Kinguin. As I mentioned, I prefer the LGD's draft a lot more. They had pretty much everything. A lot of team fights, a couple of big ultis with a cooldown, but they were taking the objectives. Like good rotations, especially from Gyro on the mid lane as well. A lot of denies, so he got that level 6 pretty quickly. After that, seems like everything fell apart for Kinguin.
Yeah, it was really tough. And Obviously, I would imagine that the frustration coming in was not helpful, but also you said at the beginning that you felt like LGD had the better draft. You felt like they had what they needed to win it, and I agree with you there. So,
I mean, they won all the lanes. CK was farming on bottom, but so was the Doom. Nisha got a couple of kills on the mid lane, but with the good rotation, they managed to take down the mid tower and kill him. After that, I mean, Panda's Blink Dagger was late. We mentioned it a couple of times. Didn't really feel the presence of that brew. Neither Exotic Deer as well.
right.
He was just there, pretty much dying, showing up on a lane, dying again. LGD had a plan for game number 2.
Definitely. Well, we do have one final series tonight before we end up finishing this all off. It's going to be Newbie versus Mineski. Another great one. Newbie certainly going to be looking to try and pick up some, but again, any 2-0 at this point, not necessarily like guaranteed that you're going to be able to make it through, but it would be looking pretty freaking good for you. Any final thoughts before we close this one out here, though?
It's been a long-ass day so far. Some technical issues, but good Dota overall. Good Dota. Redeeming themselves for the technical issues. I don't know. Seems like balanced team so far. You don't see any teams standing out too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody that's either standing out really far above the pack or anybody that's really far below it.
Besides SG, I mean, SG kind of feels they play worse on a LAN. Maybe the inexperience is there talking. I don't know. The nervous, shaking hands, whatever. They play so much better online.